Hey folks, back at the old Honda Goldwing. It's an 88 1500. I don't know what year they came out with these. Must have been 88. Regardless, see, I need to put a little lube on that too. So this is another common problem dealing with the brakes on these things. This top screw for the reservoir, this one broke free. No problem. So it's loose right now. That one, see if we can focus on it, pretty well boogered up, stripped out. So what do? Real easy solution for this. Again, back to the old drill. See if I can hold my phone here without. You got a drill bit just a little bit larger than the shank of, I should say, the threaded portion of that screw. You're going to drill it out, and it'll come right out of there with your fingers. And I'll tell you why in a second. Okay, so that is pretty much it. And when I drill back down, grab my screwdriver, and typically that threaded portion will come out with your fingers now. And I tend to replace these with a, I believe they're like a 5mm by 0.008 Allen head. It gives you a little better stability when you go to take the thing apart after it's been together for umpteen amount of years. Let's see if we can do this without getting any grunge down in the reservoir. She's pretty well empty because I actually pushed a lot of the old fluid out of it. See if it'll come out of there. Nope. This one's not given that easy, but she is pretty rusty. It's really rusty, actually. Well, I'll use a pair of vice grips, and I'll actually put just a little bit of heat on that, and that'll come right out of there. Typically, okay, so on these cap screws, what tightens them up are actually the back side of the head. That actually it locks it in place. It's a 30-degree, I guess, would be locking cap screw. Anything that's got a tapered back side of the head like that, that's how they stay tight. So typically those things get really snug, and you can't get them loose no matter what you do. So the best way to do it is just drill the head out like I just did, pull the cap off, and then work on the remaining. You just want to drill it until you get to the, that's why you get to the, basically the bottom, I should say the top portion of the fastener, and then it gives you a little bit of stick out there to kind of work with. So be careful when you're drilling. You just want to go until you see that head of that fastener start spinning. Then you know you've poked through it. You're good to go. Yeah, I lost the kill switch on this one day too. Tooling down the road, and everything was on in the dash, but dead. Wouldn't start. We're sitting along the side of the road. I had my girlfriend with me. That was perfect. She said, yeah, what else could happen today? We were kind of having one of those days. Pulled the switch apart, jumpered the leads. She fired right up. Luckily I had a little toolkit with me. Keep your toolkits in your bikes just in case you need it. We were alongside of the road, and I did this all with what was in the bike. And my pocket knife. Never hurts to have one of those too. There you go. I'll finish up this job off camera. Stay tuned.